So like you visualize it like how you would think it would look, and it sort of comes out that way. So like when he was a kid and he visualized the Boogeyman, he pictured it because he had all this other stuff in his room. So like he had a blanket, he had one of those things you touch and it like little lightning, like one of those balls, and you touch and zzz. He had like a little action figure doll type thing, and of course it's in his room all the time, so he always sees it. So when he's thinking of the Boogeyman, it manifests itself through his imagination. He used all his items, and so the whole point, I guess, is to face your fear. The little girl goes, because I guess the little girl, like all these other kids, have been killed by the Boogeyman, and like this one little girl is trying to help him and shit. And I guess the whole point is to face your fear. And then he's facing it by smashing the shit from his childhood, and sort of, I guess I think of it like Nancy and Nightmare on Elm Street 1. I take back the fear that I put into you. So he smashes this thing, like this toy of a crow, and so a part of the Boogeyman it gets destroyed. But you see still it like oozing some type of electricity thing. So he sees his globe that he has a kid and smashes that, and then the electricity thing gone. And then he sees this blanket that he had when he was a kid. He rips that, and that's gone for the Boogeyman. He's like taking away its power. And I'm like, okay, I get what you mean. And you didn't have to explain to me like a 5-year-old. Okay. It's bad CGI, but I like the idea. And also the physical actions. There's a scene where he's on top of the staircase, and the camera goes in one shot, going through the corridor, smashing all the boards coming off that he had nailed in. And then one shot goes back to him. Here it's like actual him being lifted, the girl he knows being lifted, and things flying around, and it's like a harmless movie. That's what I call it. It's a harmless movie, Boogeyman. It's PG-13. You got some bad CGI. No story. There is no story. But I enjoyed it as a harmless movie that I liked the lead guy. It didn't go for a stupid bullshit sequel. It's not a good movie. I would not recommend it to anybody. But I could bullshit and lie, but and hate it like everybody. But I don't hate the movie. I was mildly entertained. Well, entertain's a big word, but I don't hate the movie, Boogeyman. I don't hate the movie. I'm fine with it in my collection. Has some creative, energetic camera work. Some energetic action because of the director. I like the lead guy. Scores by Joe LaDuca, who's worked with Sam Raimi a few times. Decent score. Decent look, and I like the idea where it's sort of like he enters the Boogeyman world, which means like I guess that figure, time and space doesn't mean anything to it. So like he'll go into a closet, and then somehow it makes him lean forward, and now he's under the bed in a motel years. Well, actually, miles and miles away. Then he enters one thing, and then he's back to 5 hours ago. So he actually sees what happened to his uncle. And actually, it would be hours ago when he crawls out from under the bed, because then he sees how his girlfriend got taken in the bathtub. And I like how it's. I like the idea of like these portals type thing. But I think that's the problem people have. I'm not. Once again, there's going to be a 2-part review. I always babble on too fucking much. But fuck it. I like the fact that it's and that's the going through portals, and it doesn't. That's why a lot of people have problems. I don't blame them. Cliche story. There is no story. It doesn't explain a lot, and bad CGI at the end. But for some, I mean, I didn't mind the fact that, you know, the stuff that isn't explained, but then I sort of fill in the blanks myself. I go, okay, granted, you wonder what happened to his uncle and the girl, his girlfriend, but then I fill in the blank, well, I guess they're dead. Because the uncle got taken, he was wrapped around, he was suffocated, then he got whacked around and got pulled in. I guess he's dead. His girlfriend was drowning in the tub, and then the thing came and smashed into her, lifted her up and left. So I guess she's dead. Yes, it would have been better if they did it, but okay, I guess she's dead. And, you know, the ending, I already mentioned what I thought of the ending, that I kind of understood what he was doing, taking away his fear from his childhood. You know, this is what I made you look like, and now you're gone. And I don't know, I don't hate the movie. This is a weird review for me, because I don't hate it, I don't love it. I've just seen so many fucking worse movies. Lost Boys 2: The Tribe is a lot worse. Descent 2 is worse. Mega Shark vs. Octopus is worse. I've just seen so many shitty movies, and I watch this and I go, it's this movie that you might forget in a week or two, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So I'm going to stop the rambling review because I don't know how else to sum it up. But yeah, I mean, I like some of the stuff in it. It's not a good movie. It's just, I liked it okay. You know, I could imagine myself watching it again. But I don't recommend it because it has a lot of problems. So I don't even know how to describe it. It's a weird review for me. It's like a rambling thoughts, but I'm going to end it here. So thanks for watching, and take care. Later.